Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for sticking with us. Tonight we are joined by Jacob Blanchard and Brandon Hay, both from St. Joe's. Gentlemen, thank you for taking the time to speak with us tonight.
No problem. It's a
Thanks
pleasure.
for having us.
So, it's no secret. The holiday season is upon us. We got Thanksgiving next week. But with that, there's a lot of concern about eating healthy during that time of year. What's a good way that we can incorporate some of that healthy living?
So really one of the good things is to kind of fill yourself up as much as you can with fruits and vegetables. I like to have, half of the plate be fruits and vegetables, and that doesn't mean a half of a plate of, super buttery mashed potatoes, but, some kind of colorful fruits and vegetables, to kind of try and fill you up. And then, your meat portion and your starch should be around a quarter of the plate each.
Okay, and so you mentioned before you don't really want to see those heavily buttered mashed potatoes or anything on somebody's plate, but what do we have here for a spread? What are some of the ideal things that people should be putting on their plate during the holidays?
So in-season vegetables is the best thing that you can have. It's at the peak of nutrition at that time. Once again, as many fresh fruits and vegetables as you can get in, the better overall.
Mm-hmm. And, getting off the regular dinner plate, something that happens a lot is people end up forgetting that they're drinking their calories a lot of the time. How can we monitor that? How can we make sure that we're staying healthy during the holidays?
Exactly. Drink as much water as you can. Number one, you're getting a lot of fiber from these vegetables as well, and you need to help those move through the system. So as much water as you can, low-calorie drinks, sugar-free drinks, teas, that kind of thing.
Okay. And, when we're looking at calories, what are the portion sizes that we should be looking at? What should we be keeping in mind when we're putting those plates together?
So when you're looking for, the average female, and, this is still kind of a wide range, but somewhere around 1,800 calories for females, somewhere around 2,000 calories for males. Your meat portion should be somewhere around the palm of your hand. That's usually a good bet, which is, somewhere around 4 ounces. And then really, the fruits and vegetables are basically free foods you can eat basically as much as you want because they're low calorie.
Yeah. So, something that I think should also be mentioned during this time of year, if you slip up a little bit, it's not the end of the world, is it?
No, it's not. Everything is trying to do in moderation. And, once again, if you get as much fiber in as you can, that really fills you up. Also, the water in there as well kind of helps fill you up as well. Try and eat those, like this soup is kind of a perfect amalgamation of all of this. You get all of your vegetables in first, you get your soup in first, which starts to kind of, fill up your stomach. Then you don't have as much room for some of the things that maybe should eat smaller portions of.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought up that soup because it smells great over there. Jacob, why don't you tell me a little bit about the spread that we've got here and this soup over here? What do we got going on?
So this spread is it's an awesome soup. It's really versatile. It hits a lot of different people's able to have it. You got gluten-free people that can have this. The stock can be made vegetable stock to keep it vegetarian, so it's a really good option. Also, it's very good for cleaning out the refrigerator. It doesn't necessarily have to be all these vegetables on here. We're just going to be, roasting these off at 400 degrees for like 45 minutes. Then you're pureeing the mixture up with either chicken stock or vegetable stock, whichever one you prefer. You're just trying to get to that right thickness.
Yeah.
And then just some fresh aromatics to bring it all together, and you got a really nice soup.
Absolutely. Well, we'll have that full recipe on our website later today. Gentlemen, thank you for coming in tonight. When we return from the break, we'll have your full weather and national news.